So, G.I. Joe Classified keeps rolling along. It keeps making really good 6-inch action figures. I'm personally not the biggest fan of G.I. Joe abandoning 3 3/4 inch and 12 inch for 6-inch. But I gotta admit, every single one I bought is just a home run. These are really good figures, man. Like, I can't like really say that their existence is bad if they're this good. I wish they would still make 3 3/4 inch and 12 inch for G.I. Joe, but for now, I mean, these are really cool. Like, I'm really into this. I'm not gonna get into it deep. I'm still not. I'm still just gonna get my absolute favorites. But this Cobra Trooper, oh, it's so good. Everything he comes with is on his person. Everything. You're able to have everything on him. And you can have everything on him and he's not even holding anything. You can seriously have him not holding any weapon. You can take this out of his hand, plug it on his back, and you're left with a trooper that's just standing at the ready. Like, he's got 4 guns on him and a knife, binoculars, and a helmet. He's got all that and this rank badge. And he's not holding a thing. That is amazing. That's absolutely amazing. This figure is stunning. But before we get onto him in depth, I want to make a couple comparisons. Here he is with Beachhead, because I already reviewed Beachhead. Mine's a little wibbly. I don't know why. Yeah, I already reviewed Beachhead, so there's a comparison with him. You can see his size. He looks really cool. One thing my brother did, though, I'm not going to put it on all the way. He put on the beret on the Cobra Trooper. And it looks kind of cool, especially if you squeeze it on a little bit more. Like, it actually does look kind of cool, but me personally, he's going to have the helmet. He does look cool without it, though. I think he actually looks cool without the helmet. So yeah, there he is with Beachhead. Man, I wish mine wasn't so wibbly, but it's alright. At least I have it. Let's make a couple comparisons with actual Cobra Trooper figures from the past, because I feel like this is something that most classified reviews aren't going to do. Here it is with the 25th version. So as you can see, this is the absolute classic Cobra Trooper design. It's not the vintage toy, but it's basically the vintage design. You can see where they got the inspiration for the pistol right there on the strap. You can see the knife is down there, except instead of up there. He has basically the same kind of colors going on. Cobra symbol right there. Cool. It's a cool upgrade in my opinion. And here it is with, I used to call it the best Cobra Trooper, but honestly, I think the Classified's better. The 30th anniversary Pursuit of Cobra Trooper. This is a really good figure too. I actually have a few of these. And it's really good. Unfortunately, the weapons, they fall out really easily. Especially that right there. I've actually lost a couple. But yeah, he's got the knife there. He's got a pistol there. He's actually still got the pistol right up there, which is cool. But yeah, it's a cool Cobra Trooper. And they clearly upgraded the design since then. Honestly, this thing is just so militaristic and so cool. I think I'm in love with it. I think this... I don't know. Snake Eyes was great, man, but this might be my favorite Classified. It might be. I'm just a sucker for, like, generic military-looking grunt dudes, and this Cobra Trooper just satisfies my soul. Let's just go over Articulation first, because he's jam-packed. He's got a ball joint at the head, and then he's got a hinge. He's got, like, the hinge at the neck, so you can get a lot of range out of the head. Like, you can look all the way down, all the way up. You get a lot of range. He has the butterfly joints, which, unlike the Camino clone, are actually really useful for this guy. You've got hinges up and down, bicep swivels, double jointed elbows. He's got the up and down hinge at this wrist, for some reason, which unfortunately you don't get too much range. Kind of sucks. And then you have the in and out at this wrist, which I don't understand why. I think both of them should have been up and down, but oh well. The waist, you at least have a swivel in there. There's probably a crunch. Yeah, there is a crunch. I actually just got it to crunch. But it kind of, the web gear kind of doesn't really follow, and it looks a little crunched up. But oh well, it's fine. But yeah, you actually do have the crunch in there, which does actually function, which is nice. You do have the drop-down legs. They can get you all the way out, get you forward. You have the bicep swivel, thigh swivel, knee bend, boot cut, up and down. Like, man, this is... And there's sculpting everywhere. And you may be thinking, oh, you just knocked off the guns. Does that mean that they don't really stay on well? They stay on perfectly fine, man. They just... Like, look at how deep they actually insert. Like, they stay on fine. It's just that they're big weapons sticking off of them, and they're easy to just knock out if you try to knock them out. But they're not going to fall out at all, ever. They are in there. They are not coming out. And that's the same for the knife. That is not just coming out on its own, so you don't have to worry about that getting lost. That is the same for the two pistols. But you have the one in there. That's a Cobra symbol right there. It's really cool. And then, hidden back here, you have another one. So that's really nice. Yes, they are Nerf guns, but they're black. So I think they look fine because they're black. Like, look at that. That's like a sci-fi sniper rifle. That looks sweet. I'm okay with that. As a sci-fi assault rifle, that looks sweet. I'm okay with that. Because they're not green. Oh my gosh. What if they made them blue on this guy? Oh, yada yada dose. And then, gosh, did I really just do that? I'm so sorry. It's starting to become a part of my vocabulary. I need help. Then you have the goggles. I just leave them around the neck because I think that looks really cool. And then you can kind of get him over his head. I mean, just look at that head sculpt. Without the helmet on, look at all that detailing. Then with the helmet on, look at that. That just looks so amazing. He looks menacing. This is a variant with the thicker eyebrows and no blue around the collar. There is a variant with blue around the collar and thinner eyebrows. But you can get these goggles up over his eyes. And this is kind of a design element that's unique just to Classified. But get those over the eyes. You get it kind of covering the skin. And look at that. Oh my gosh. That is freaking amazing. I love this so much. Look at that. That is a Cobra Trooper. This is a live action design for a Cobra Trooper. This is something like that. It's amazing. And then you have this rank badge, which is really nice. I usually just leave it on. But it does have a little bit of detail right there. I like. And it does kind of have like the V. Classic Cobra Trooper officers, they have like the V on the helmet for their rank. And you can just like wibble. You can wiggle that off, get it off if you want. But it's kind of a pain. I usually just leave it on. Okay, so he's got the pistols, he's got that. He holds his weapons great. He can dual wield great. He's got the sniper rifle, which unfortunately they do still have the pegs on them for where they plug in. But I'm at least calling this a sniper rifle because that's kind of the vibe I get. And it's kind of like he has the goggles for when he's sniping. Man, I can really see like a black repaint of this guy coming out. Maybe they'll do one with, maybe the mainline version will have like the red mask. Maybe they'll do that. Yeah, you can get him kind of looking down the scope if you work hard enough. I mean, I'm trying to make this kind of quick and not waste your time. So, like, yeah, you can look down the scope. That works. He looks great. You can kind of go prone, which is, look at that. You got the assault rifle, which is what I usually keep him with. Then you can just have the sniper rifle on his back, kind of tilted. And I usually like the goggles down just because the goggles look great, right? But I'm a sucker for the classic Cobra Trooper look. You can get him with the assault rifle. You can hold it with the left or right hands. Honestly, the articulation works great for both. And there's enough give where I don't really feel like he struggles holding it right-handed. Like, look at that. Yes. Yes, I love it. If a Crimson Guard or a Cobra Bat or, Lord, I hope, a Cobra Viper are anywhere as good as this, wow. I might have to change my mind about getting into this line, because just as a toy enthusiast, just as a general toy enthusiast, not thinking about the fact that G.I. Joe's roots are in 12-inch and 3 3/4 inch. As 6-inch action figures, these are amazing. These are mind-boggling, because, like, I feel like these are 6-inch action figures that are being injected with G.I. Joe. These aren't just 6-inch action figures of G.I. Joe. These still hold, like, the G.I. Joe toy ideals with all the accessories and the looks and, like, all the... Oh, my gosh. These are great. These are just absolutely great. And... I mean, I'm for now, I'm still being selective. I'm getting Cobra Commander. I have these two, and I have Snake Eyes. For now, that's what I'm sticking with. And I don't feel any impulse to get Destro or Baroness or Red Ninja. I don't feel any impulse for them currently. But this is a great line. If you feel that impulse, go ahead, do it. And if you can try to get these Cobra Island guys, please get them. Because they're great. These are just great action figures. Someone in my top 10 video, or top 10 figures of the year 2020 video so far, Beachhead was on that list. Someone said, the Cobra Trooper is going to change your mind. And yes, the Cobra Trooper has definitely broken into the top 10. Beachhead he's great, but he's probably booted out because the Cobra Trooper is a better figure. He just is. I love Beachhead, he's my boy. But this Cobra Trooper, man, it speaks to me. And it's a great figure, and it's a great toy. I love it. And with that being said, there we go. There's my review of the G.I. Joe Classified 6-inch Cobra Island Cobra Trooper. Target exclusive! Great. It's great. I love it. I have nothing else to say. Bye.